Moving forward, will he do that again tonight?
Are you ready? Fight!
Round number one. Our fight clock is brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer of Bellator. It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
Dante Rivera coming out southpaw. Oh, nice kick.
Good start for Lyman Good. The former Bellator welterweight world champion is in the black trunks. Dante Rivera is in the gray trunks with the white trim. Nice one for Rivera, but eating those shots to the body from Good.
Lyman Good, very powerful in the clinch, strong dude. Both guys trade knees in here.
Good throwing from close quarters. Rivera keeps looking for the tie plug. Uppercut from Rivera. Does not seem intimidated by Good.
He's hanging in there. Neither guy really committing to the takedown. They're content to strike, fight from the clinch. A lot of dirty boxing here.
You see Rivera looking for the tie clinch, looking for the single leg, couldn't find it. Uppercut from Good.
That's a good shot.
Thus far, this fight almost exclusively chest to chest.
All from the clinch, all dirty boxing. Both guys having their moments. Surprised me, neither guy's really changed level and committed to the takedown.
They're landing uppercuts to the right.
Both guys have had success with that uppercut. Problem is, the advantage generally goes to the guy who's not backed up against the fence. And man, do you really want an in-close fight with somebody as strong as Lyman Good? As we said, man, he is huge for this weight class.
Fighters throwing knees. Both fighters seem content with this lack of space. Neither looking for separation.
But throwing short shots. Both guys working for the plum. Keep the rule in position, though. You don't understand how much energy you lose in here. Doesn't like they're doing a lot, but man, it's a lot of work.
Into the body. Fighters trading knees, trading short strikes. Two right hands from Lyman Good.
I'll tell you that, neither fighter stalling here. Both guys are working hard.
Good uppercut. Rivera firing back with an uppercut of his own. Dante Rivera back to the tie plum. Good countering with those uppercuts.
So much hand fighting going on. Both guys working for position here.
Rivera looking and talking to referee Gasper Oliver. I'm not sure what that was about.
So far, everything looks clean to me. I'm sure there's a lot going on there we cannot see, Sean. Now, there was a chance right there for Lyman Good to break away, get separation. He didn't take it. He put him right back against the fence again. This is where he wants to fight right now, Sean.
Seems as though Jimmy Dante Rivera wants to fight in these close quarters as well. Closing stages of round number one of this welterweight fight. Bellator cage with 3 feet in diameter. There would have been plenty of space for these two in round number 1.
Go. Listen. Hey, you gotta spin him and go for the trip. Okay.
To the corner of Dante Rivera.
And elbows from the tie too. Elbow, body. You gotta get deep on that.
Boom, trip, and look, if you go elbow, boom, what's your
Underhooks. You gotta use underhooks. You gotta use underhooks. If he keeps you on that cage, you gotta score. You gotta stay busy. Move your feet.
Right hand, left hook. You don't need all that shit. That's what he wants to be.
Tiger Schulman talking to his student Lyman.
How you feel, man? You gotta be busier in the clinch. You gotta keep moving your feet. The elbows.
Keep more fear. Okay? Low kick. Put your hands, and then one more. Okay, let's go.
Moving into round number 2 of this welterweight fight. Bellator's original welterweight world champion, Lyman Good, versus Dante Rivera, who is making his Bellator debut. Jimmy, how'd you score round 1?
I scored it 10-9 for Lyman Good. Thought he scored with that uppercut. And remember, he had Rivera up against the fence. He's the aggressor. He's pushing the pace, 10-9, but a close round. We're back where we started.
The exact same position on the cage, too.
Nothing different at all.
These aren't highlights from round 1. This is actually round 2.
This could be at any point in this fight so far. It's all been against the fence.
Rivera looking to his corner. Just not an acknowledgement. They're definitely not saying get separation. Rivera seems happy here. His corner seems happy. Same for Good in his camp. Who do you think this close in position favors?
Well, so far Lyman Good's doing well in it. So far it favors Lyman Good. He's comfortable here. It's hard to move him around. It's very strong. He generates a lot of power without a lot of distance. The question is, can he finish a fight from here?
To the body. And you see Dante Rivera back to the tie plum and the elbow.
Nice elbow over the top. Good sequence for Rivera there. It's so much of this fight, you know, when it takes place at this range, is about perception. Does Rivera think he's winning? Because you see here, he hasn't really tried to change position, hasn't tried to put Lyman Good up against the fence. You never know, he might think he's winning from here.
From Rivera. Such heavy pressure standing from Lyman Good. One factor that must be considered is that it's Rivera with his back against the cage.
Oh, good shot.
Good, now getting separation, trying to load up, and again chest to chest.
I think that knee to the body hurt Rivera. That staggered him for a second.
Obviously in the clinch, it's a lot more tiring if you're the fighter with your back against the fence.
And it's hard to engage your hips and really get him into the fight. Hard to turn on your punches when you're flat against the fence.
Robert Downey Jr. getting as much screen time as the two fighters in this bout. Knees from Dante Rivera. Short right hand from Lyman Good.
One question, Lyman Good very much sticking to this strategy. Does he think he can get a finish from here? Certainly, so far winning the round in my opinion. But it's really hard to finish from here. You don't see a lot of knockouts from this close. I mean, he can generate power from in close, but very hard to finish from this clinch position. Could be one of those things, Lyman Good coming off a loss. Hey, I just want to double you. I'll look spectacular in the next fight.
Rivera again to the tie plug. He has been landing knees from that. Final minute of round 2. All close in fighting in round 1. And a repeat here in round 2. Foot stomp from Lyman Good.
And neither guy making a serious effort to change this position, which I think is a mistake for Rivera. I understand Lyman Good staying here. I think he's winning the fight, but Rivera needs to sell out, get off the fence.
Good looking for the level change, looking for the takedown, and he gets it. First time we've been off our feet in this round, in this fight. Rubber guard now. Rivera going mission control. Throwing the left hand. That's the end of round 2. Back we go into the corner of Lyman Good.
Elbow swim underneath. Yeah, if you got a pull guard at the end, you're down. If you got a pull guard and work from your back, we're gonna tell you to do it. You just do it, man. All right?
Listen, when you go out, make sure you do not circle with his left hand. Circle right. Throw head kicks on that same side. Watch the head kick. Keep your hands up.
Deep breath. Deep breath.
Breathe.
Jimmy, how have you scored this fight through rounds 1 and 2?
Both for Lyman Good, 10-9. All up against the fence. I mean, not scintillating rounds, not blowouts. I'm giving the edge to Lyman Good. First on Rivera, getting his offense going. Right back up against the fence.
He said with resignation in his voice. I was waiting for you to sigh after you made that statement. Well, if you've joined us late, this has pretty much been the fight. Against the fence, Dante Rivera with his back against the fence, Lyman Good pushing forward.
Lyman Good not committing to the takedown until the end of the round. Usually indicates you don't want to play in a guy's guard.
One point, Jimmy, as close as it's been chest-to-chest standing through the vast, vast majority of this fight, it's negating a lot of Lyman Good's power.
Exactly. Hasn't had the range to really land any hard shots. He's been content to outwork Dante Rivera. Hasn't hurt him, hasn't floored him, just pretty much outworked him.
So if you're in the corner of Rivera, what are you saying to him at this point?
If you keep doing what you're doing, you keep getting what you got. It's just a truth in life. You are losing this fight, get your ass off the fence. That's what I would be saying.
So you're saying forget the turn, separate, get to the center of the cage.
Because that requires physical strength, and that's an advantage I don't think he has against Lyman Good. Get out of this position, get separation. And also, you're down 2 rounds to none. As we're seeing here, it's hard to land knockout shots this close. He needs to land a knockout shot. He's not going to do that chest to chest against Lyman Good.
Truthfully, in our sport of MMA, who's a stronger physical welterweight than Lyman Good?
Drawing a blank right now.
Not sure if there is
one.
He
is just incredibly powerful, 170 pounds.
He would not be a small 85er.
It would not be a small 85er at all.
Credit Dante Rivera. He has not been steamrolled. He has certainly not been intimidated. Making his Bellator debut versus Lyman Good.
In Bellator, Douglas Lyman is the only I can think of that's even similar. Just a gigantic 170.
Rivera's not taken much damage, but he has not really gotten off with anything remotely resembling offense, other than a few tie plums and knees.
Once again, Lyman Good just seems, I think, just wants to get that loss behind him and get another W. I don't think he's necessarily thinking about winning impressively, getting the knockouts. It's so hard to do at this range. Outwork him, get the win.
Other than the starts of rounds 1, 2, and 3 when they came to the center of the cage, in the sequence that closed round number 2 on the ground, you're looking at pretty much the fight. Rivera with his back against the fence, Good pushing forward, both men standing chest to chest.
Oh, even that the tie plum he's periodically getting, you need separation with the hips to really load the knee. You can't do it against the fence easily.
Closing in on the 15th and final minute of this fight. Good still bowling forward.
Remember, he's going for a takedown at the end of the round. Oh, shot to the groin. I'm surprised that's the first one.
I'm called by referee Gasper Oliver.
Doesn't need any breaks. Let's do it.
Time right back in.
As I said, considering they've been fighting at this range the entire time, I'm surprised it's the first one we've seen.
See Lyman Good. Wide base, burying his head, driving forward. Knee to the body. See if Good attempts one more takedown. He did it in the closing stages of round 2, and he was successful. The fighter's content to stand.
It's going to end right where it's been this entire fight, up against the fence, working in the clinch.
Left hand from Good. Got through those rights. That knee got through that one, too. Good opening up. That's the end of the fight. Great show of respect and sportsmanship there after 15 minutes.
Must have been a frustrating fight for Dante Rivera, up against the fence the entire time. Just could not get Lyman Good off him. And what's interesting to me, didn't make that much of an effort to get Lyman Good off him. Seemed content to work from that position. Lyman Good, still plenty of energy.
Marvel's Iron Man 3 is in theaters everywhere May 3rd, and it brings you our replay.
This could be any point in the fight. You see at the end, got a little bit of space. The knee opening up with the hands, but that whole fight, 15 minutes up against the fence, chest to chest, both guys throwing hands. Lyman Good, still a lot of energy at the end of that third round. He fought the kind of fight he wanted, fought it where he wanted it, and that was up against the fence.
Jimmy, on your final scorecard.
30-27 Lyman Good. Like I said, not a devastating fight. No blowout rounds. Just outworked him 10-9 every round.
See our great crowd here at Revel in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Packing this outstanding venue for Bellator's season finale. I have absolutely no idea what the delay is. 3 rounds, 3 judges, 10-point must.
Unless we have a robbery decision here, let's see.
Michael Williams to save the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we'll go to your judges' scorecards. Your first judge, Cardo Urso, scores the fight 29-28. Well, judges Anthony Tamburino and Eric Colon both see the fight 30-27, all for the winner. By unanimous decision, Lyman Cyborg Good.
So the 15th pro MMA win for Bellator's former welterweight world champion as Lyman Good defeats Dante Rivera. Eight prelims up, 8 prelims down, and these are the final 4 fights of the Bellator season. 10 p.m. Eastern Time, Spike TV in the US and Canada. We will see you at the top of the hour. Get ready for an absolutely stacked fight card.